Okay, here we go. You ready? 5, 4. Russos brand family. We are family.
There you go. This is why I don't fuck with you niggas. I can only deal with so much of y'all. Okay. For real.
Handrails. Is there a mirror above there?
What? Overhead?
Hold up, Brian. I
Huh?
want to know what the fuck you got this brush for.
That's a good question.
Brian, you hold up.
What
this
are you
nigga done shaved the side of his face. Can you see it?
Who? Trump? Oh, yeah.
He done tried to trim his little nappy ass beard.
And you trying to brush yours.
What you say?
And you trying to brush yours and ain't working.
Hey, look. I'm still sexy than the motherfucker in my motherfucker. Motherfucker.
No straight men want to see you laying in your bed. That's not
that
cool. I don't feel like going downstairs. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it downstairs.
Not the downstairs.
I want y'all to see where this motherfucker, where the damage gets done, where plenty heads have been smashed into this motherfucker.
Including yours.
Welcome to episode, I don't know what fucking episode this is.
13.
Episode
Undertaker number. What
number is it?
13.
Welcome to episode number 17 of Dudes Talk Shit.
I said 13.
Welcome to episode 13 of Dudes, so we can edit this shit out. Welcome to episode 13 of Dudes Talk Shit with your host Trump, the midget, Brian, the quirky weirdo, and TJ, the Chicago kid. How the fuck y'all doing this evening?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, we hear you.
Why don't the camera switch to me when I'm talking?
I don't know. That's your shit.
Do you?
Hold on.
Do you hear this fucking music Brian is listening to in the background? This nigga is listening to jazz, but the Japanese version.
Japanese version.
Let me see here. Okay.
There he is.
Now you can see me.
We still see you.
Yes, we could see you the whole time.
Oh, shit.
And now we see your mug shot. There you go.
Okay.
You're fine. You see us, right?
Pause. Say pause, nigga.
Go fuck yourself.
Say you're fine. Pause.
I'm trying to. Okay. Anyway, TJ fucked this up somehow, of course, but I'm trying to get the camera on whoever talking. I don't want to see TJ.
That's why you're doing music in the background.
Do you hear it?
Yeah, we can hear it, motherfucker.
What are you? Snow White or something?
Snow White.
What are you watching in the background?
No, the nigga is listening to fucking Japanese jazz. You thought I was bullshitting.
Oh, well, everybody got their taste in music. He got his taste in music. I guess you got
your okay, got his taste in music, goddamn nerd.
So, hey, how was first of all, let me just say I am very, very pleased with tonight's episode of The Walking Dead. Although I must say they did do some false advertising because they said Rick Grimes. Well, you know what? Maybe they didn't.
They didn't.
Rick Grimes' last episode.
All they said was his last episode. So.
They didn't say he was going to die. So
yeah.
Okay, so I was expecting him to die.
I didn't expect. Look, I expect him to take off maybe a season. He might not appear next season, but he made too much motherfucking money where he just walking away from that check to watch his little funky ass kids grow up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because he could just come and shoot his scenes and be out. It's not that hard.
Well, he needs to go away. I mean, let's put it this way. He's been doing it for 10 years, and it's time for him to do other things. When you're when you're an actor doing the same role for that long, you got to do something else. I mean, he's only known for that Walking Dead and Love Actually, and that's it. So
and
that's it.
When,
so you need
when your character is the centerpiece of the most widely watched show on television, your check got to be big than a motherfucker. So
true.
This motherfucker that left the chat again.
Continue though.
But when your check is that big, let me see if this motherfucker gonna need the clip. He's
Man,
there you go.
Man, what's wrong with y'all tonight, man?
It's you. Whenever you take over the show, shit happens.
I don't know. That's just your raggedy ass fucking IT. And you an IT guy and your shit raggedy.
Look, that ain't my shit is good.
Anyway.
It's just, first of all, he didn't know where the fucking go live button was. So then he come on here with a brush, like he actually going to prevent his beard from being nappy. That's not going to happen.
Brian,
you need
if you notice, Trump's beard has grown a little because he probably went to the ashtray and grabbed the shit and face, and now that shit is sticking out a little more when it looks like it's shaved. What the fuck is we talking about tonight besides The Walking Dead? Because Rick ain't dead. And they about to enter.
He'll be back to the series finale.
He finally grew up.
How the fuck everybody grew up that fast? So next week, everybody grew up.
Judith grew up. Carolyn had long. Michonne that took off the headband off her nappy ass dreads.
Is this the last season?
No,
it's not the last season.
How many seasons more this thing got?
This is the 9th season.
How many are they going?
They're
and tell you watching it no more.
They're scheduled at least maybe 3 more.
Oh, I think they got a contract for 3 more seasons.
Yeah.
And when they were just talking on the Talking Dead, they said that they're about to do some more shows.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Look, motherfuckers watching.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the comic book is still going, so as long as that's going, and but truth be told, this series needs to end anyway.
Why?
So, because I don't see the point of it. There's no ending. You got to end it in some way, shape, or form.
They still haven't introduced the Whisperers yet.
That's the thing.
The who?
That's the next group that they supposed to fight.
Yeah, but without Rick, it's kind of weird.
Well, I'm put like this: the writing tonight was great because they haven't written any good. Like season 8 was deplorable. See, last season was horrible. It was slow paced. It was boring. They almost lost me last season. But I stuck with it, and now I'm here. So tonight's episode was well written. So I will be tuned in at least through the end of this season to see how it goes. So I'll say that. Speaking of that, Brian, you went to a porno convention.
That's a nice transition.
Let's just jump right into that shit. Let me sit up.
Oh God.
Also, I know y'all didn't want to talk wrestling, but I also want to talk about WWE, the Saudi Arabia show. We're not gonna do a whole wrestling, but I want to talk about the actual show. But first, Brian,
for that bullshit.
How did it go? In New Jersey yesterday?
Jersey was great. Good ride up there. Brandon and I, we drove up there. Actually, we got there pretty early. Normally it would take almost 4 hours, but we got there in like 3.
How much it cost to get in?
We got VIP. We paid for VIP status, so it was like $72.
Keep brushing his hair in his face.
I don't know.
I'm talking to Brian. It cost about how much to get in, Brian?
I'm not even call that.
I paid $72 for VIP status.
And what did you give a VIP status?
You can get access to any of the after parties, but I only got for 1 day. There's also a 3-day pass, VIP pass, so you can go there. Once you get there, you can go there, do whatever. You get discounts on some of the vendors that are there, and when they do any of those performances, they have like sort of a VIP seating, which is not a lot, but at least you'd be able to see a little bit better than most people on the floor.
So Brian, what you're basically telling us is you paid for some pussy this weekend.
I did not That is in your mindset, but no, what I paid for was to see stars that I liked watching.
That you like whacking off to.
And whatever. And got the chance to talk to him as a human being in something that you wouldn't do, but
oh, you really want to go there, Brian? Let me hurt your feelings real quick. You
already hurt other people's feelings, so hurt your own.
You keep talking. So you saying that you got to talk to them like human beings, like I wouldn't?
I don't know. Would you? What would be your first? Because I know you had a problem with Flo Wetter's baby mama, so I don't know how you would act.
I tell you what he's gonna do, right? He's gonna walk up to him with his beard brush. Hair on his head because he shaved it and pasted it to the side of his face. So instead of it being nappy on his head, it's nappy on his side now. So he got to brush it like this. Brush the important, and he just leave it there and the brush just swinging. But I digress. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. We go ahead. We go ahead. Go ahead, Brian.
No, get your chuckle in.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
And Brian say I don't know no porn stars.
I didn't say you didn't know any. I was just saying, how would you act about it, especially with besides the one you probably know. I mean, these are people you probably have never met, and especially
how would I act?
Yeah,
I'd fuck them.
See, that's the thing. They're not down for that.
Says who?
Says them.
Says who?
Says them.
They not down for that with who? They not down for that with you?
I am there
down with it. Period. I
am there to meet them, get them know them a little bit more on a personal level besides on social media.
Brian,
having a close. I have the exact style pictures just like that.
Brian, who's that?
That's Ayana Angel.
Oh, you know who it is?
Yeah, she used to be one of my favorites.
Who's that?
Cannot tell.
That would be Ariana Star.
Who?
Ariana Star.
Ariana Star, okay.
That's in Jamaica.
Good for you.
You hit that?
No, I didn't hit Ariana. She like a sister.
Why, you didn't have enough money? Yeah.
We was in Jamaica.
Do you stay in contact with them?
Yeah, I still talk to her. Every time Ariana comes to town, she stay at my house. Who's that, Brian?
I do not know who that is either.
Who's that?
I do not know.
That's Roxy Reynolds.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like somebody else.
No, that's her. Who's that? In my truck.
I see is just tilted up because it's bright.
And you see now?
She look like she got a gun in her
looks
back.
like
the screen won't change, fucker.
It's like at Marie Love.
That's Marie Love in my truck. Let's see who else I got in here. Did I keep going, Brian?
You can, like I said, you can keep going all you want. So what does this prove?
Well, what does it prove?
You can meet him anytime you want to. Great, that's good for you.
Yay! First name government basis. I got their numbers in my phone.
Good for you.
Why can't you get one of them on the show?
Yes. Bing.
Because that costs money, and they're not doing nothing without money. Because it ain't exclusively mine.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Brian, I saw Brandon in them pictures. Brandon looked like he was blushing the whole time.
When the first person that we met was Bethany Benz, and
he's dumb.
Huh?
She's dumb.
Okay. Random thought. He pretty much kind of like is like, oh, I'm not ready. And I was like, what? Let's just go. She's right there. So so we took him.
You see that? Y'all see that picture?
Oh, with Caramel Kitten. Yeah, like those two, they know each other. So
yeah, this one look like he's about to bust on himself right here.
Oh yeah, actually, if you seeing it in live, actually was kind of hilarious though. So actually, there was a better setup with Brandon and Misty Stone. There was they were dancing and grooving, and then out of the blue, Misty just turned around and went right down on him and gave him that, that eye contact they stars do when they're doing a blowjob. And that's where Brandon looked like he was about to lose his shit. So, but all he kept saying to me was like, "Man, you should record. You should record." It's like, you didn't say anything. You were in your own zone, man. So,
I see.
Hmm?
Pinky, how big and fat did she really get?
Actually, she looks a bit smaller now. I think Brandon will give you more details than I would.
Compared to what?
Compared to what was several years ago? I mean,
Pinky used to be a B petite, and then she became a BBBBW.
I think I only saw her from a distance, while we were walking around. So, she looked like she lost some weight, compared to what she looked like a couple of years ago. But like I said, Brandon would have given you more details because he went by her booth while I was somewhere else at the time.
Was Sarah J there?
Sarah J was there. But there were some other stars that I wanted to meet didn't show up. So
like who?
Angelita Castro. Actually, I have a list. So let's see who I wanted to see.
So were they doing extra things after the convention?
Yeah, they have after parties, and some. So here we go. I wanted to. Luna Star wasn't there. Tara Patrick wasn't there. Mary Jean, she was there, but I think her hours are kind of off. September Rain, she had to cancel because of a family emergency. Monet Divine wasn't there, and these are people who were scheduled to appear through the website. So, and but
twice,
huh?
I've met Monet Divine twice.
Oh, didn't get her number.
Nah,
like he did, shout. Speaking of that, I think we're gonna try to get TJ to get one more go at Melissa. And maybe
another at bat.
But you know what'll work? Maybe instead of the basement, if you do the show in your bedroom like you're doing now, maybe it'll work.
And keep the brush handy.
You'll probably see that headboard and want her head to go crash through there like the many others that you said.
Now, I can see here's why it won't work. Floyd is fighting Cinco de Mayo, so she got to act right because she got to get a check. I'm not going to write her no check. I'm sorry.
I hope she looks at this.
You and your money.
I'm not saying she a hoe. I would never insinuate that at all. But Floyd is a little insecure motherfucker, so he don't want nobody else getting close to that pussy, and she don't even want to make it look like that, especially when he probably about to get $200-300 million. So she gonna be good for the next motherfucker 6-7 months.
Where is he getting 230 million? 200.
I said 200-300 million. He fighting again in the spring.
Who he fighting now?
He's supposed to be fighting Manny Pacquiao again.
Oh God, no.
Manny is fighting Adrian Broner in January, and if Manny beats Adrian Broner, then they're supposed to rematch it on Cinco de Mayo. I'm telling you.
Oh God, no.
Floyd not fucking. She about not to fuck up that bag. I'm telling you.
Why is he fighting Manny Pacquiao again? Oh my goodness!
Money. It's all about money. That's it.
I don't watch.
It's all about the money.
This is why I don't watch at all.
I want to go back. Hold on. I want to go back to TJ saying, "Why do you think Bethany Benz is dumb?"
Because every video I've seen her, every interview I've seen her, she's dumb. And the adult film stars that I know, okay, this is how I get it that she's dumb. You know that she ended up causing an injury to Prince Yeshua, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard about the broken dick he had.
She broke his joint. She was riding it, got a little buck wild, broke his joint.
Hold on. She was riding him and broke his dick?
Yes.
How in what? How in the what?
Yeah. They like that's the first time they had ever heard of some shit like that happening.
How can you break a man's dick? You don't have no. It's no. It's
Can
not.
we get the story out, Trump? I don't even want to talk about the man. I really don't.
Go ahead.
I don't want to spend no time talking about his dick. I done said too much already. Pause.
Oh God.
So he used to be in a relationship with Ariana Starr, who is my homie. You know, we went to Hito together. She was the porn star hostess or whatever. They used to be in a relationship. And then he was also messing with Vita Valentine, who's another personal friend of mine. And they all talk about her. They say she's just extremely slow. She's just very dumb. She's pretty. She has a nice body, but she's dumb. Y'all know she was on was it For the Love of Ray J?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what she made her claim to fame. She transitioned from that straight to porn. But even if you see her on the Love of Ray J, For the Love of Ray J, you see that she's not that smart.
What is her name again?
Her name is
Bethany Benz.
Bethany Benz.
I'm about to Google her.
She
Here,
she was born in Russia, wasn't she?
yeah, but here's the funny thing. Guess where her family's in Maryland.
Oh wow, that's why she's probably here so much.
PG County?
Right. Yeah, around the Baltimore area.
Oh
Yeah,
Baltimore.
she's here. She's here quite often.
Yeah. So, and actually, she remembered me trying to reach out to her to come on to I forgot which show, but I believe it was for Love Language.
You
And
not told her to come on the show or to come on you.
and so pretty much
Pussy this
actually
weekend. Hey Trump, I don't care what you say. Brian went up there and made a purchase. And
You
it
just
wasn't no
fucked-
ticket.
Look, you just fucked up his whole thought. He's like, and because he was thinking about it, you know. And look, if you just saw him, you just saw his head turn like he's like, and well, damn, that was.
Brian went up to motherfucking New Jersey. He don't want to tell us, but that's okay. He looking a whole lot more relaxed than he ever does on a Sunday night.
okay.
Real relaxed.
Hey, look, and this is how I know Brian got something because I've never. You always get the Brian. The night Brian is just like, okay.
I know.
Here's the thing.
TJ, I'm gonna murder you tomorrow. You better not come to the studio tomorrow.
But see that's the whole thing. You know how they tell boxers don't have sex before you fight during training camp because you keep that aggression, and if you end up having sex, you lose that aggression. That's why Brian is so calm tonight. Brian say, "Fuck it, y'all ain't found me nobody for no date. TJ fucked it up with Diamond for me. I'm gonna give me some pussy this weekend with some women who fuck for money." That's all it was. It's okay, Brian. I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you at all.
So is this her?
That's her.
Yeah, that's her.
This is Bethany. Was it Bethany?
Bethany
Benz. Yes.
Good Lord, she is. Oh yeah, she's hot.
Yeah, she gorgeous.
Gorgeous, but she looked dumb. She do look dumb.
Yeah, she dumb. She even on Flavor Love, she was dumb. And I don't know if it's a cultural thing because I guess she was born in Russia, but yeah, she's not the sharpest knife in the drawer.
Yeah, she looked kind of dumb. She do look dumb.
Oh gosh.
Brian's like, she's not dumb. She was really smart in the hotel room.
I was only there for one day, folks.
Yeah, you was at the convention for one day, but you was probably at that hotel room for about an hour afterwards.
Actually, technically, the time we were there, to be properly accurate, we were there for like about 7 hours. No, correct that. Yeah, 7 hours.
Hey, look, TJ is trying to irk you, and it's not working. That's how
It's not working.
Because here's the last show. I felt like it's like I know how he is, and I figure it's like, you know what?
Figure it out?
Huh?
It took you that long to figure it out?
Even the show prior, pretty much all the shows. Let's put it that way. It's like, all right, why deal with this bullshit? And just keep it moving.
Hey, Brian, you can't be mad at me because I defend you when you don't know.
You're not defending me. You were not.
No,
You were defending yourself.
I'm gonna defend you on the show, but I'm saying I defend you because people keep asking me. They like, he's so soft. He's so soft. Is he gay? I'm like, nah, bro. I like pussy. You just don't get none. Oh shit! I ain't even high, and I'm stupid as shit. Shit.
Yeah. Anyway, look, I wanted to talk.
Anyway.
This is going to be the quickest review of a WWE show ever. I wanted to give my review on the Saudi Arabian show. It was horrible. The end.
Why did you watch it?
Because
Why did you watch it?
I had nothing else to do.
I heard, and this is just from some research that I've seen, that they signed a 10-show contract with them.
Yep.
And it totaled roughly about $500 million.
That's what I heard.
Yep.
I didn't hear the price figure, but I heard it was a 10-year contract.
So shitty show or not, Vince wanted to get that check.
That's what it's become with them. It's all about them. I don't give a damn about putting. That's why I hear people talking about reviews and breaking and getting a headache over how horrible it is. People, stop it. They don't give a fuck anymore. They don't give the money. It's
also,
like,
nobody is really buying individual pay-per-views. They ended up subscribing to the WWE network. And with their pay-per-views, I don't think that the WWE is bringing in $45-50 million in revenue.
Oh no.
And per pay-per-view. So, I mean, I can understand it. My thing is this. And I only watched NXT one time. And it was I think it was the show that either preceded WrestleMania. It was a match at WrestleMania or NXT, whatever the case may be. But the NXT product is so much better talent-wise.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just better.
Of course.
Which is not saying a lot. And I'm gonna tell you because I was watching NXT for a long time. NXT has not been the same since Dusty Rhodes died. Because from what I understand, Dusty Rhodes introduced a lot of those characters. He gave them characters. He gave them their personalities. He, developed their characters. And ever since he died, you don't see any character development down there. They're just.
I disagree. I don't know. I disagree because if you're saying, let's say this way, I would understand with some of the guys from other wrestling affiliates like Ricochet, EC3, the guys from Sanity, those people, I would understand where your complaint would be. But those who are in the developmental contracts, I see their development. I do see
outside of
especially besides Velveteen Dream, you do see some other people. They got some new guys that are coming up. Again, you have to give them time. But really, I think it's the fact of their shows are absolutely phenomenal. And this is like, I don't care about the main roster shows. It's like, let's get the takeover and then see who's set up for that, and then watch that takeover, and I'm done.
I like storylines. I like storylines. I like characters. I like character development. I am not. If I want to see wrestling, I'll go to a college wrestling event. I'm not. Good. You're good in the ring. That's cool. I can watch a wrestling match that's not 20 minutes. I can't sit there and watch a 20-minute wrestling match unless it's a gimmick match with like a ladder or something like that. But other than that, to me, it's just wrestling now. And back in the day, the Attitude Era and all that was storylines. You had characters. I didn't tune in for the matches. I tuned in to watch.
You tuned in to watch Stone Cold and Booker T fighting in the grocery store.
Yeah, right.
They don't.
But that got stale. I mean, to me, it's like if you're gonna base like everyone says, why are you comparing the Attitude Era with the modern day stars? They're that's apple and oranges.
Well, the thing was, Vince was chasing the check, and Vince figured he could get more money if he toned down the cursing, if he toned down the blood, if he toned down the antics. and he can get like a PG-13 rating, he could get more money from the networks. The problem I really have with WWE is it's just fucking racist. And not racist in the sense that people are going around, you know, with the Ku Klux Klan mask on, but you'll get somebody like Naomi. They give her a stereotypical gimmick. She's a dancer. She's probably one of the top 5 most talented on the roster, female wise.
I agree.
You'll have somebody like Ember Moon and Asuka, talented than a motherfucker. But what do? You play this game over and over again with Charlotte being a champion, Becky Lynch being a champion. What's the little other one? The little short white light.
Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss. They keep going back to this thing, and then look what happened to Shelton Benjamin? Benjamin was supposed to come back and be the guy. What happened to him?
Again, this is Vince. Like I said, the main roster and the NXT roster are run completely differently. The NXT roster is run by, like you say, used to be by Dusty Rhodes, and now it's by Triple H. And Triple H understands the fact of he sees the talent. He's trying, and that's why he doesn't try to get this ridiculousness of having, the comeback guys, has-beens to keep coming back. He wants to promote the talent. He wants to promote wrestling. The unfortunate thing is, and everybody knew this, any fan of NXT knew this, it's like they keep saying whenever they get that call up, they say, hey, we don't want you to go to the main roster because you will die there. And we've seen it now with Asuka, Ember Moon, Sasha Banks, and any other person. I remember No Way Jose. The guy was like, he has some strength and talent, and unfortunately, full well he was going to go up there and do a conga line right out the door, and that's unfortunate.
I'm gonna tell you, the bottom line is first of all, when I used to promote wrestling shows, and the guys would tell me certain things that I would give an idea, and they didn't like it. They tell me they weren't going to do it. Okay, you can do that. I'm a small time. I don't have Vince McMahon money. I get that. Cool. But at the same time, man, you unless Vince McMahon has copyrighted your name and your gimmick and it belongs to him, you need to stand up and say no. Like Cody Rhodes, for example. Cody Rhodes he said fuck this shit, and he went out and made his own money on the independent scene and is getting paid. So there are options out there, but these motherfuckers, they act like they scared. It's like if it's no WWE.
Well, here's the thing with Cody, and I felt like that this is where the WWE is making mistakes on losing out really good talent or not really investing in good talent. When Dusty died, and I know full well that Cody was trying to get out of that star phase he was doing, and I felt like it's like, look, that would have been a good time to him be going back to being Cody Rhodes. And then when, like you said, when Vince said no, it was like, okay, I'm out, because it's like it wasn't working for him anymore. And I know what they were trying to do, the whole PG era thing, and him being like a quote unquote comic book character. That was fine for whatever time frame that was, but I wanted to see Cody Rhodes, and now the Cody Rhodes that I wanted in the WWE he's making it big over in Japan. That's what the WWE is missing out on. Chris Jericho that facing Omega over at Japan. That's the Chris Jericho I wanted to see again. I'm gonna tell you, WWE's not seen as anymore.
I'm gonna tell you what the real deal is, and people keep saying about the Attitude Era being compared to now. And I'm gonna tell you this because I've talked to people who actually are in the business and are currently in the business. I'm gonna tell you what the difference is. Number one, look at the ratings.
Yeah,
I could end it right there, but I'll keep going. Number two, they've lost mainstream audience. Their ratings decline every week. Every week, their ratings decline every week. So that tells you nobody gives a shit about it. It doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? So that's number two. The other thing is, and I've heard this too, and this is a fair argument. I've heard that the only reason Vince McMahon went to that TV 14 and that more adult style back in the 90s, the Attitude Era, is because other than that, WCW was going to put his ass out of business. So he really had no choice but to go there, and he did that, and he got to a more aggressive style. And then, like you said, Brian, when he got up to the point, put him out of business, he went back to where he felt comfortable with the PG rating. But it isn't working. So to me, that tells me you don't have to go full blown Attitude Era back again, but you gotta fucking make some creative and interesting fucking storyline and characters.
Here's one of the main problems with WWE right now. There's no competition. At least with WCW.
Yep.
WCW, what they did was their mistake was they purged and they poached all the talent from WWE. They brought it over. Then they had to go with Nitro, 3 hours of a bunch of bullshit that was mostly motherfucking the commentators talking and nothing really production-wise outside of the wrestling wing. Now that Vince don't have no talent, he don't have to, there's no standard that he has to beat. I mean, he's his own competition.
Yep.
TNA Impact Wrestling, that's not really no competition. New Japan, that's overseas. He really ain't got to worry about that. But you got motherfuckers like Kenny Omega that won't even come over, as bad as Triple H is saying that he want him on the roster. At the end of the day, he don't have no competition, and he goes back to the same bullshit. You look at somebody like Bobby Lashley. Instead of WWE, now that Roman Reigns is gone, and them elevating somebody like Bobby Lashley, who is a big guy, big, strong, muscular guy, what are they doing? They got him wrestling. They got him wrestling who?
Finn Balor.
Right, he's wrestling Finn Balor. You got Shelton Benjamin, who's probably one of the most talented guys on the roster. You bring him back to be a damn tag team partner to push that little white boy, and then now you don't hardly even see him no more. It's just like they see the black talent, like Ember Moon. Ember Moon should be fighting for a WWE Women's Championship. Asuka is supposed to win it over there on SmackDown. Ember Moon is supposed to win it over on Raw, and then they supposed to have their feud. But you took a feud that was working in NXT, and now it's nothing because you want to continue.
Because again, Vince's problem is he only sees what he sees. He sees whatever visions as money. That's why you keep seeing the older stars keep coming back. That's why he keeps promoting the blondes, because he loves blondes. And that's why anybody he feels that is his boy, so to speak, he'll force feed it until the point where it's like, it's not to my liking, so we'll stale him out for a hot minute until he's hot up again.
One of the things that he did that showed me Vince is getting in his own way, and he's gonna fuck up his product because he did the shit where he stopped the New Day had their streak going. He keep giving it back to the bar. But when that motherfucker, you had Asuka, who according to your storyline couldn't beat Charlotte Flair, and then you have Carmella beat her. That bitch couldn't wrestle in the goddamn morning. She didn't wrestle for shit.
Here's the thing with that. Here's more proof that of their racism. And people don't like to hear the word racism, man. And they think racism is past. I'm sorry. I'm talking to those in the wrestling business. I'm sorry. This shit exists. Deal with it. It is what it is. Because here's one story. You got Asuka, and who's the other Japanese dude? What's his name?
Nakamura.
Nakamura.
Yeah.
And number one, they can't speak good English at all. So why would you have them giving interviews without a translator? Because you know why? Because to them that shit is funny. That shit is funny. So that's proof. That's another proof of their racism. But here's the other thing. Number one, Vince McMahon is 72, 73 years old. He don't give a shit anymore. He's making money. He's about to start the XFL back up. His main priority is that.
I can lose money there.
WWE right now is his cash cow. And it's like he will go to Saudi Arabia. And just like TJ said earlier, I think this is a whole lot to do with it. They're not making a lot of money here anymore. They're having the arenas I have. Not even full
house shows, yeah.
All of that shit. And He's not making that much money. He's not going to take his Saudi Arabia money and say no because of what happened. When he can make all that money, he's not making that shit here. Oh no, he's not doing that. But at the same time, number one, I don't think Vince is involved as he should be. And
I disagree. He is involved. That's the problem. He gets the final words. A lot of stuff. You can't. There is no way that the stuff you're watching right now and saying that is somebody else. You know that's Vince. That is a touch of Vince
all the way.
Let me school you how that isn't Vince. Now Vince has the final word, yeah, but the WWE has a bunch of writers there. Well, about 20 years ago, Vince McMahon would look at something and be like, "Oh no, we're not doing this," or make corrections. Now, from what I'm hearing, he looks at it, boom, let's it go, boom, let's it go. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't give a shit. I think the main job he's doing these days is in the fucking announcers' ears, from what I'm hearing, and telling them what to say, what to do. But regardless, number one, the shit sucks. Number two, I personally don't think he gives a fuck anymore as long as the money is right. And number three, he has no competition, just like TJ said. Those are the top three reasons why this shit is going to hell. And for me, for people to keep reviewing Raw and SmackDown and all this shit, let me tell you, you're going to get blue in the face because nothing's going to change. It's still the same sucky, piece of shit ass show every week. You sound like a broken record. Stop it. That's what I'm saying.
The only thing that's going to change is mine. And this is when he sees the subscriptions to that fucking app start to drop. When he sees the subscriptions to that app starts to drop, because he ain't worried about the TV ratings. He don't care about that. Those are contracts that are already locked in. He cares about those motherfuckers because the pay-per-view format nowadays is changing. It's changing in all other sports. Because if you look at boxing, you have DAZN, you have the ESPN app. People are going to the app, because people are more inclined to pay, $4, $5 a month for an app that's going 12 months as opposed to paying $60 and $70 for one fight. So people are going that route. And when he sees, here's another perfect example, like with stars, with power. 50 Cent is a fucking genius in the sense that he tells people after Power has his last episode to cancel your subscription to Stars, to delete the app off your phone. Mm-hmm. Stars can see that information. They're seeing what kind of impact that show has, which gives him bargaining power. So until people start dropping that app and not subscribing to that app, it's not going to change. But I don't know if it's whether Vince has control or not, but the fact that he allows his black talent to just be gimmicks and to be wasteful. Again, Naomi is probably one of the 5 most talented women on the WWE roster. And she's been, demoted to dancer and entertainer. Bobby Lashley, the traditional big guy, the big muscular bodybuilding guy who should be pushed all the way to the top. Now he's a gimmick with this little dude that talks and he's annoying as fuck. You had Shelton Benjamin, who everybody made a big deal out of come back. He's pretty much disappeared. They allow people to come in and it's wasteful. I can understand if he was somebody coming up from NXT, but somebody who has that high of a profile that comes back to your product, you're supposed to push him. And they didn't. And I think it has to do with race.
Yeah.
I
was gonna say I don't want us to be talking about WWE all night because I did have one thing I wanted to ask Brian.
Oh, okay.
I just got followed on Instagram. Have you ever heard? And I see she was actually at the event. You ever heard this lady named Handjob Jeannie?
Hold on, where my phone at? Handjob Jeannie, is that one word?
No, I did not meet this person at all.
Handjob Jeannie is her name. Handjob Jeannie is her name. So I'm scrolling. I see that she was at Exotica. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she sent us an inbox about being on Rip Monday Night. So I didn't know. She says she is a pleasure coach who specializes in manual stimulation, and she has developed a set of unique hand job techniques for men and women.
Okay.
Can I invite her to my show?
Sure. Oh, there she goes. There she is, right there, looking. Right there.
Yeah, I see her.
I saw.
That's all you saw right there.
Some pictures are good. Some pictures are all right.
Yeah, how about this? How about I inbox and see if she can come on the next Dudes Talk shit?
I thought we was gonna have Diamondback. See, you be low. What you say about Diamond?
Oh God.
I thought we was gonna have Diamond back. And before we got on it, where's Diamond? Where's Diamond? You got Diamond? Diamond. No wonder he was laying. He went to bed. He thought Diamond was
No, hold on. Hold the fuck on. I'm trying to question her, but you always cutting us short. First of all, it take your little short ass forever to get on a fucking show, and then
cliffhanger. Have you ever heard of that? That's called a cliffhanger. You never heard of a cliffhanger? If you want to do a part
nigga, this is not the Dukes of Hazards. This Dudes Talk shit. It is not the Dukes of Hazards.
This Dudes Talk shit episode, what, 13? Not episode 1.
You talk about a cliffhanger, and now you talk about bringing the hand job lady on. We ain't even finished the last episode. Now you want to bring the lady that's doing motherfucking hand job. You can't focus. You got adult ADD.
I didn't say I like to bring her on.
No, you just want to bring whatever porn star on, so whatever pervert fucking woman on. That's how you had that fat ass white chick talking about motherfucking porn star. You got fat ass white chick in here. And now you see this chick, your attention is immediately diverted to this old broad who call herself the hand job genie. No,
okay, well again,
trying to give Brian a date with Diamond. Can we finish that job first?
Date with Diamond.
Huh?
You want a date with Diamond?
I don't want no date with Diamond.
Why not?
Hey,
Why not?
Diamond want to worry about my money. First of all, we're going Dutch first date. I don't know nothing about your pussy to know whether it's good enough for me to be paying for your fucking meal. That's first of all. She want guarantees. I want guarantees too. And because she won't get no guarantees, we don't go on no date. She is much more suited for Brian than she is for me. Because I'm not even going to pay for her ass nothing to eat.
Okay.
All right, what are you showing? I didn't see that.
Follow me. So I'm gonna try to get talk shit and see what about this hand job stuff she's talking about. No, I tell you why I like to bring people like that on the show, because that's ratings.
People don't know they're coming.
When people hear that they're coming, and then they come, and then people
don't nobody know about no motherfucking hand job genie. She ain't nobody.
Exactly, just the name itself, hand job genie. People gonna want to tune in.
Don't want to tune in to see Trump.
But nobody wants to see us. Why you think I don't promote the shit when it's just the three of us on here?
Well, don't you want to promote? How well did the fat white bitch go?
Went good.
No, it didn't.
Went good.
No, it didn't.
That was
all you gotta do is go to the goddamn page and see how many hits on that fucking video. No, it didn't. Wanna know why? Because she's a fucking eyesore.
God damn.
I'm sorry if you listening, white lady, you know, but
white lady.
It's not like you had Pinky or Vita Valentine or Cheyenne Jacobs.
Why don't you bring them on?
Stormy Daniels. You got a big BBW with some big ass saggy titties on here. That didn't impress nobody.
Who have you brought on besides the 60-year-old married woman that time? I couldn't even pay.
I tell you what, when we go off the air, I'll send you some pictures of her, and I bet you take all that shit back.
Well, what doesn't matter?
Bring her on when she ain't with her husband. Nobody gives a shit. She married. Who gives a fuck?
I'm not bringing no married woman on for you, your horny ass to be trying to holler at her. Then her husband hit her in the back of the head with a motherfucking coffee cup or some shit like that. No.
Do you hear him? He can't hear, bro. I didn't ask you to bring her on. I said nobody wants to see a 60-year-old woman with her husband following her around the house on the show the whole time. Either. So why don't you bring one of these pornos or one of these hoes that you know? Why don't you bring them on?
I'll casually invite someone to come on the show, next show, give me a day or so to reach out, and then I'll let you know whether she's going to participate in the show or not. But what you not gonna do is bring another one of them gargantuan ass white women.
But yeah, he be on her page liking her pictures and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, she likes my stuff, so I extend that courtesy to anybody that likes mine. I'll go and see what the last shit is and like it. But you won't see check marks from where I don't like consecutive pictures. You was trying to fuck her. That's what it was, motherfucker.
No, she had big titties, and I thought people would like to see some big titties. I wasn't trying to fuck her. If I was trying to fuck her, I'd still be in her inbox. I'm not.
You just noticed when I like her pictures.
No, because you like the same pictures I be liking on them joints.
You motherfucker.
Yeah.
So, Brian, what's the deal with you and Diamond? How's that going?
And then we gonna close out the show because I got some cheeks coming over.
There's nothing going.
So you just gave up? You gave up? You ain't even trying, huh?
I haven't started. So what's the point?
You haven't started?
Well, you ruined the last any chance that he made.
How did I ruin it? How did I ruin anything?
Just by talking. That's how you ruined it.
I stopped her from wanting to give you some butt. Is that what you're saying?
Hey,
are you saying on Dudes Talk Shit, episode 13?
Pretty much. Your way of cock blocking is the most horrendous way of doing things. Just you talking.
He's been on Get Back ever since he shot them A balls with Melissa Renee.
I don't know.
Get Back since then. He's been mad.
And I told y'all pussy ass I was gonna do that.
See?
Yeah, right.
Get somebody on here that I know y'all want to smash. I'm fucking it up for everybody until I feel like I've been properly compensated. Y'all,
constipated? Is that what you said?
I said compensated. Y'all acting like little schoolgirls and throwing my shit off. So yeah.
You threw your own shit off on that entire discussion or whatever you were trying to do with her.
What the fuck?
You messed it up.
So
not
Brian,
us.
So Brian, I can cut you some slack now because I fucked it up for you for old girl when you was out there visiting. And I fucked it up for you for Diamond.
Yeah, you fucked him up twice.
Trump ain't brought nobody on here.
Because I'm not stupid.
See, Brian, he says you the fuck up.
No, I ain't saying nothing.
He says you the fuck up. He bring your hoes on and then turn me loose and then I fuck up the pussy for you. Trump ain't bringing nobody on that he trying to smash.
So pretty much Trump should have had beware of dog somewhere on the sign somewhere.
Beware of TJ, you goddamn right.
Well, look, the next time we record the show, we will have some type of female on here.
Some type of female. Okay.
Right. You make that sound so motherfucker. It could be a dog, a parakeet.
I know.
Apparently, all the females.
Female. How about a woman, motherfucker?
Apparently, all the females except Melissa were not up to your standards. So.
Hold on. First, when Brian was out he was on the other side of the fucking world. She was attractive, and Diamond is attractive. Diamond has got an attitude built for a beta male, and I'm not a beta male. You're not gonna sit here and tell me to my face that you need to know about my finances in order for you to fucking consider a date. No, fuck that. If you want to know about my how deep my pockets is, I want to know how deep your throat goes. I feel like I get to ask that too.
And that's it, man. I got to go. I got some company here. So
y'all got no comedy coming over. You paying for that pussy.
I ain't paying for nothing. So
you paying for that pussy. You already been to the ATM.
I'm hanging up. Goodbye.
Peace out, nigga.
Send me the link.